Let's call on our starting lineup from our Lady Troopers of the Philippine Army. Wearing jersey number 3, Joanne Bunag. At number 4, Mayet Carolino. Wearing jersey number 5, Mary Jean Balse. At number 7, their team captain, Christina Salak. Number 9, Michelle Carolino. At number 13, Rachel Ann Dakis. Libero, number 2, Patricia Shatan Torres. Head coach, Corporal Rico de Guzman. Introducing our guest from Vietnam, the Vietsovpetro club team. At number 3, Nguyen Thi Nguyen. Number 4, Nguyen Thi Hong. At number 5, Pam Tu Ha. Number 7, Anastasia Trernay. At number 8, Tran Thi Loan. And number 15, Ekaterina Martinova. Libero, number 1, Bui Vu Tan Tuyen. Head coach, Alexei Georgievic Diva. Good luck to both teams.
All right, there you have it, the lineup of the finals cast between the Philippine Army and, of course, Vietsovpetro. And no surprises for both of these teams. And like what we said, we expect an exciting match, lalong-lalo na with these two Russian players for the side of Vietsovpetro and of course, itong Philippine Army gustong makabawi.
Oo naman. And, you know, from the energy that we've seen from these girls in the warm-up, mukhang nakakondisyon talaga yung, hindi lang yung katawan, syempre, but I think
of course, yes,
mentally, they are conditioned.
All right, and what do you think about the crowd that we have today? Of course, syempre, this will be a biased crowd.
Of course.
This is our home court.
And as you can see, the first point of the Philippine Army, we already get the crowd, you know, starting yung pag-cheer nila.
That's right. Na. And it's nice to see some Philippine flags being waved by the fans in full support of our squad. And let's talk about the Vietsovpetro team. So far, they have had 2 bad defensive setups, lalo na sa reception. And another one at that, so mukhang ang Army, isa talaga sa game plan nila is kargahan yung
service. And, you know, that way you get to break the play that was planned by Vietnam. Pero ang mahirap niyan pagka nakakuha ng isang magandang reception and you have one of the Russians here in front to attack, it's going to be a big challenge for the Philippine Army squad.
Nice play from Ging Balse, giving Katya a hard time. Ito sinasabi natin, pag nasa likod itong Vietnam, itong Russia na dalawa, pwedeng pagtrabahuhin to at i-take advantage.
At this point, Nastia is still here in the front line. Let's see. Get a good serve there.
Another poor. Let's see if they save it. And they do. Good save from Katya. Oh, the libero. Tan. Really aggressive on defense.
Good coverage.
Into the antenna. Michelle Carolino. In the previous matches, I've seen Coach Diva really shout at the girls.
Yes.
She's that type of a coach. Talagang mukhang disiplina ang hinahamda sa mga players niya.
That was a good dink from the setter, Pham.
Pham is an excellent setter, a former national team player, and of course the rest of the Vietnamese players who are members of the national team are practicing with the national team because of the upcoming Southeast Asian Games. That's Mayet, the other Carolino.
Itong si Mayet, nakita niya yung opening that they were, there was a wide space behind the blockers. Look at this sudden change of pace.
And nakita niya, medyo malaki yung blocker na. So, pwede namang iiwas and get the point in a different fashion. Shakey's, if it's fun, family pizza, it has got to be Shakey's.
Now, this is the rotation that you mentioned earlier when both the Russians are actually in the back line.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is the time that, you know, itong ating Philippine Army team dapat i-maximize nila itong rotation na to.
Exactly. Nastia to Ging Balse.
Oh! Another excellent attack!
Alright, let's look at this. Mayet with a fake. There was Bunag. Ayun, bukas yung block. Ayun, bukas and exacto. Diretso sa gitna. That should have felt good, no? If you're Mayet,
Of
yung
course.
nakapalo ka ng gano'n, nakapagpalusot ka.
And that's her second point. Ano? She just had one earlier. But the blocking of Bunag and Salak is just too enough. It's just too much, rather, for the Vietnam squad to handle. Look at that.
Well, this is the perfect start that Team Philippines, the Philippine Army, was hoping for. And so far, ang ganda ng pinapakita nila. Ito mo, this is what I was saying. Mayet Carolino making Nastia work when she's in the back row. Excellent blocking by Tina and Joanne Bunag.
Walang lumulusot.
8-3 ang score natin. And Rina, what do you have for us?
Yes, 2 words to describe the Vietsovpetro team. This is our team with, they are unafraid and they are unarmed right now. As you can see, the color is red and it symbolizes fire in their spirit and playing in this game. Now, the translator even told me earlier that starting on their first game, a number of Filipino fans have really shown support to the team. That really adds up to the morale of the team and the more that they wanted to really keep coming back here in the Philippines. Meanwhile, it's really pride and hard work for the Philippine Army. As Coach Rico reminded the girls earlier, before they started this match, the important things that spikers must step up, they should minimize their unwanted errors and be more aggressive when it comes to blocking. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Rina. And so far, Team Philippines is getting the job done. And after that, Rachel Andaki said, I saw her dad, her father, like standing up and jumping, jogging in place, raising his arms, cheering the squad.
Oh, look at that. Everything is just really going well for the Philippine Army. And, you know, at this point, they are really challenging the blockers of the Vietsovpetro team. Look at that.
Look at that. Joanne Bunag, knowing na medyo alanganin yung set, gitna at sa net.
Pinalabas niya yung ball eh.
Swipe it to the outside, get the last touch from Vietnam. And there she got the point. Oh, ganda. But King Balse was there.
Oh, and Becky is almost getting a point.
Kita mo yung Rachel, gustong idikdik talaga eh, no?
Oh, Bunag looking for a touch, but there wasn't any. It was a clean one for Vietnam.
Almost hitting the coach of Vietsovpetro, Diva. And the Mikasa MVA 300 is the new official game ball of the VLeague Southeast Asian Club Invitational Tourney. More intense rallies, more thrills. The Mikasa MVA 300. A back row attack.
Good defense there by Torres.
And Salak against Katya. Katya winning that joust, getting the block. And you see, even if Nastia is in the back row, sa kanya binibigay yung set, ano? Because yung opensa, tingin nila mas malaking porsyento if they go to these two Russian players. Nice push from Rachel. Again, getting the point.
And Rachel, you see, is just, you know, being smart about, you know, getting the points. Dito, hinahanap lang niya talaga kung nasa ng butas ng Vietnam.
Exactly. And that push from Rachel gives Team Philippines a 6-point lead, 11-5. Remember, when these two teams met, it was a straight set win, and for Vietsovpetro. Ayun. Oh!
Carolino tried to reach for it, pero itong si Bunag, actually, pumupwesto na sa likod.
Actually, kay Bunag na yun eh.
Oo eh. Yan ang importante rin talaga mag-communicate inside the court para alam nyo kung sinong kukuha.
A change or sub. Trang is coming in for Pham. So we've got a new setter for Vietsovpetro. Ying Balse too early in her approach. Nice defense from Mayet. That's too close. Rachel again.
She knew that she was late. There were two blockers in front of her. What best way to get a point? Hawiin mo sa kamay ng blockers.
Maganda yung ano yun, yung point ni Rachel. No? That really blends the athletic ability together with the high volleyball IQ and the experience, yung ganong klaseng mga plays. Making something out of nothing already, no? Yung play na yun for Rachel. Great play for Rachel.
That's right. And of course, outside hitter yan. So, hindi ka rin pwedeng mamili ng set.
Katya getting a running spike going. Getting a point. Grabe, taas nung ano. Shoulder, talagang kapantay na nung ano eh. Nung net pag mag-running. Reyes.
Stop on Sala.
Nastia getting one past Tina Salak. That's a danger if you're Tina Salak. You always have that option to go for the dump, pero syempre priority
The other Carolino, Michelle, itong dalawang magkapatid ito so far 67% success when it comes to their attack. So that's both for Mayet and Michelle Carolino.
Wow, those are high numbers, huh? 13-8. Tina Salak with a serve. Nice serve. See? Kargahan ng serve. I think that's the number one.
Oh, the set was too low. It didn't even clear the net.
And it was well read. Nastia was all over the place. So you gotta get Nastia up, but make sure you give it to someone else so that there's a smaller blocker in front of that outside hitter.
Seemed like a poor throw for Katya. Parang hinabol niya yung bola.
Gigil eh. Nakita mo, gusto kagad na i-convert into a point. 14-9, still a 5-point lead. Ging Balse.
Another excellent block. Bunag getting a good read of the Vietnamese attackers. Look at that, yung hawi ng kamay.
All right, let's see if